Uh, I am totally new to this. So we are trying as we go, my friends. I do not know how to handle this thing. Okay. I haven't access to many things in here. Okay. Yes. Why? I do not know. Then we take it as we take it. Just now I have no access to certain. Hi. Welcome to my test drive. We are testing out to do live also in YouTube. I usually do my lives in TikTok. So now we will test out to see if this concept is working. How is everyone? My thought was to have a little different approach to my live than I have when I am in TikTok. Then that's more hangout, that's more living room feel. And here maybe we can have more adults, adult discussions. We will see. Today is just a test drive. I have blank head. I have not a clue what we are going to discuss today. So is anyone in the chat that well, no problem. I will try to be here every Saturday. So nice of you to pop in. So this is just, like I say, a trial run that I wanted to discuss when I am more in YouTube than I discuss inside of TikTok, when it's more regular everyday hang for me. It's very, very casual, and I have people from all ages inside of TikTok, young and seniors. My thought here was more of my passions. It's personal development, grief and trauma, and what happens after, and stuff like that. It's dear to my heart. Myself lost my son 3 years ago, and that has spiraled me into personal development. That's my favorite quote of John Maxwell, I think it's. When you have hurt enough, people changes in four different reasons. They've changed because they have hurt enough that they have to change, that they have seen enough, that they want to change, that they have learned enough, that they are inspired to, and that they are received enough that they are able to. And I have been through all of those. I have hurt enough, so I had to change. It was when my son died. I have seen enough what happened with people around me when I have my grief. I have learned enough with personal development and everything like that. I have learned immensely from many people during this past few years when I have been in personal development, and I am thankful for personal development because that has pulled me out of depression and feeling sorry for myself and trying to find a new reason to live, to find a new purpose of my life when my son isn't here. That was hard. The first year I was crushed. I didn't exist. I just no, I went on fumes. I have a little daughter, but just there and then, my family didn't matter because I have so, they usually call it survivor's remorse or something like that, that you are feeling guilty for surviving. And I was deep diving in that. And I thought everyone would be better off if I just went with him. Crazy talk, I know, but that's what I felt right there and then. And then I was introduced. I was just flying in on a shell view and introduced to personal development and entrepreneurship and all of that stuff. Helped tremendously. It did. I am really thankful for it, that because it helped me to starting to see my life in a different perspective, and start to feeling thankful for what I still have, and honoring my son every day. I wanted to honor him when I am still alive, because I do not think he will be happy with me if I spend years and years and not doing anything with my life. So I'm trying every day to make him pleased about what I am doing. So that is. Excuse me. Hallå? Hallå? Hallå?
Ja.
Du hörs jättebra.
Ja, förlåt.
Ja. I am sharing my space with my husband. He's a game nerd. Yeah, so as we said, this is a trial run. So that's the thing I don't have here that I have in TikTok, the screen behind me, so you don't have to see my husband. And I cannot find that here. I do not know if that is available at all. Otherwise, we just have to accept that he's sitting there. Yeah, so that's a kind of things that I want to address in my live in YouTube. My love for personal development, how you can grow and continue on with your life, with your grief, trauma, everything like that, and still choose to grow from that. That is because you can be broken about everything that happens to you. You can be broken. It's okay to fall apart, everything like that. But what is not okay, that is that you are not getting up, that you stop trying, you do not go up, you do not try. I have people that I am part of different groups. They have been in their grief state for 7 years, and I think in that particular thing, that I think they have been they are stuck there because it has gone too long for them. So I think it's really much harder to get out of that space when you have been in there for so long. But you have to actively you have to actively want to work on coming to develop to develop yourself to be something. I work on, my God, I every day I work on myself, my gratitude, staying positive. I journal. I am working on myself, my business, everything. Um, and that craves the continuant at consistent every day. And are I grieving still? Damn right I am. I have days that I just want to crawl into myself and just lay in bed. I feel so bad some days. I am a mess some days, and my nervous system just shuts down. And that's a discussion for another day. But my nervous system is hyper alert. So the minimum that I get overwhelmed or stressed, my nervous system, and I shut down. And I have really hard time to get out of it. And I get an anxiety. And all of these things I still struggle with 3 years later. But I gradually work myself to have less and less of those days to work, that I am functioning 80% of the time, then maybe more, I don't know, I haven't calculated, but it's still okay that you have hard time even after 3 years, but it cannot take over your life still. I'm a true believer of that. That was the most powerful thing for me. I have seen it and I read it and everything, that gratitude is so important. And I thought, oh, it's so little, it's so trivial. How can it help me? How can it be a good thing? I do not know. So I start saying, I have a lisp. I start saying thank you every day. Thank you, and writing thank you and everything like that. And because I had the worst brain fog I got when my grief hits. And I had it so long. A year I went with that. So I practiced gratitude. And soon I just realized, damn, I can think again, and I have my mind back. I don't know when it did come back. I didn't realize that I was able to carrying a real thought in my mind, but all of a sudden I could. So the more I practice gratitude, being thankful, positive for what I have, the better I feel. The better mother I can be, the better wife I can be. So the grief is not taking over my life. It's here. I carrying it with me. I will always carrying my son with me. I am sure when it has gone 5 years, 6 years, I will still have those days that I feel really sad because I have lost a huge part of my life. But I still believe that we can learn to develop ourselves through this pain and make something good of it. You have to be on the bottom to go up again. So that is what I want to address and discuss and have for conversation inside here, that even if hard stuff is happening, good stuff can come. And that is what I wanted to open up here, that we can talk about all of this stuff, personal development, grief, just that you have lost something. Grief doesn't have to be someone. It can be a job, it can be a marriage, pet. It doesn't have to be a person that you are grieving. You can grieve a lot of things. life is full of hard stuff, miscarriages and everything. So I want to bring a space that you can sit and filter and have the ball plank of others and have a discussion. That's my thought, but we will see where this live will end up when I am having it done in my head. Just right now, I do not have it done. I do not. The only thing I know is that I want to make this a little more adult discussion than I keep in my TikTok, because that is more fun, social, something I do on the weekdays. So that is what I wanted to do. I maybe will introduce myself. I run Tales by Sara. It's me. I am Sara. I am 46. I am Swedish. Like I said, I lost my son 3 years ago. I'm married and I have a daughter that is 5. We live currently inside Norway. Yeah, and I am passionate about personal development and learning new stuff every day. That's why what I am doing. This year I am learning content creations. I'm doing my blog. It sucks so bad because I do not know what I'm doing, but I am promised myself that I'm going to learn and try to learn this during this year. So I am playing around. Every content creator out there has started here at 0. So that is something I also can talk in my life, how it is to try to learn how to make content. We will see. You can follow me here on YouTube, on TikTok, and I also have a Substack. I have the same name all over, so you can just search. And yes, that was what I wanted to say today, and I will be back. Pop in sometime next Saturday at 8 again, and we will try to make a thing of this. Maybe I will have thought something out before I am sitting down here next time. Please comment below this and have some input what you think we should talk about in my community. It will be really fun to hear. And if you like to have a space like this on YouTube, I would really love to know. Yes. Grow with a heart and soul, everyone.